Today on this episode of Reality Gays,
Ashia meets Patricia by the lake for a talk.
And has a dog ever bitten your dick? Raj wants to know.
And we've got big news. Huge. So you really need to listen to the announcements this time.
Mm-hmm.
Roll it, Christina. RG on YT, y'all.
Get down tonight, Daddy.
It's time for Reality Gays. We're here to cover another reality show. And while the video plays, just sit back and let go. Now, you may be thinking, where'd the theme song go? We made this little switch because copyright's a bitch. We got 90 Day, Norman Wives, Lalo, and more. And now you can watch us, you whore. You like to watch. You dirty slut. Yeah, you know.
Like it, don't ya? A little too much. Ooh, moist.
RG on YouTube, y'all. Ooh, I want to show my creamy shoulders. And maybe my nipple. Poodle, no!
Oh, y'all, this is Reality Gays. I'm Mattie.
And I'm Poodle, and we are two ridiculous homosexuals who love nothing more than tearing reality television a new one.
Truly. And today we're talking about this gallery on 90 Day Fiance, Season 12, Episode 4, Forsaking All Others.
I feel like they've used that before. Maybe they haven't, because that's part of the wedding vows, the traditional wedding vows.
I feel like they have. I mean, Look, Poodle, they're 12 seasons in. They're probably going to repeat some shit.
I'm just glad it's not according to a theme. I'm just glad they're not trying that.
Well, I don't know. We'll see. I think Last Resort's going to be. It's called
Last Everything.
It's called Last Chance for a Fairy Tale. Last chance to get that dick.
Last breath.
Last breath. Y'all, which by the way,
you get strangled.
Y'all, Last Resort does premiere this Monday night. It is a 2-hour episode premiere, and then there's a Between the Sheets. And then, from our knowledge, then we'll go to an hour show after the next week.
What would that network do without Matt Sharp? I mean...
or WeTV at this point.
That's true. I mean, they don't own network. You mean
I know, but he
with
gives them a lot
Sharp.
of shows as
true,
well.
True. I'm just saying, that's like 3 hours of content for 2 nights of the week.
Boy, truly. Yeah. When you put it that way, he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
And then there's a pillow talk after 98.
No,
right?
Pillow Talk's canceled.
Oh, fuck.
That's the rumor. Pillow Talk is done so.
Is it a Between the Sheets? What do they put on after Diaries? They put on Diaries right now.
They're doing Diaries right now?
Where have you been? Do you know where you are?
It's in my defense. It's hard to keep up with everything.
It is, but yes, they're doing Diaries right now. We don't do Diaries.
No, we don't. No.
That's 6 hours of content per week. Do you know what that kind of sounds like? It kind of sounds like Love Island. You like that segue?
Y'all, guess what? We got a text. We're doing it.
We're doing it. I'll see you in hell. I'll see you all in hell.
We're a little terrified. We're a little terrified.
I was very opposed to this probably 6 or 7 months ago. When we were kind of talked about it, I'm like, no, of course we're not doing that.
No.
And
no. Because it's 6 episodes a week, y'all, but a lot of you watch it, you know.
And then we kind of talked to other people who were doing it and the peer pressure. And then we're like, well, we could. That is another, it's another kind of audience that we haven't interacted with. And it might be fun to try. Well, not always.
Well, no, it's actually not. It's just a very different, everybody's watching it. Everybody's talking
demo.
About it.
It's a different demo.
If I'll be honest, and maybe you probably won't admit this, we might have had a little bit of FOMO in it.
Yeah. Maybe.
It was hard for us because we were one of the first podcasts to cover.
Like the first season.
Way
back on TV Co.
An app called, if you were with us with TV
There's still some people.
then you're a real one. Shout out to our TV Co sissies. That was some janky app.
And you may have iron poor blood.
You might. You might. And that's when it was on CBS, and we covered it, and it was boring.
Horrible.
Because it was on network television.
They didn't know what, they couldn't do anything.
And then they put it on streaming, and everybody got fucking dirty and salacious. And then it got good and everybody's covering it now like it's brand new.
We were back there in the trenches where it was just like watching paint dry.
Yes. Like, come on. This was when we were covering Bromans, the pivotal show on ITV.
I don't think we can't even remember that. Like,
I think we took that podcast down because it didn't make sense paying for the hosting of it because we were literally losing money on it. Y'all, it was this great show on ITV. We loved it. Anyway, that's a whole other thing. But Love Island, now it airs 6 days a week, does not air on Wednesdays, so we will be dropping our episodes.
What episode?
We're doing one episode to recap the week, and we're going to be dropping our episodes on YouTube and on the main feed, y'all. This is so everybody can get it. Christina,
you can watch me be disgusted and appalled.
Is really excited about having to edit another video for YouTube, but here we are. But we're going to be dropping our episodes on Wednesdays starting this week,
June
3rd.
The show comes on June 2nd.
Love Island comes on June 2nd, hosted by Ariana Maddox, so I know you love her.
I do love her.
Mm-hmm.
I think the world loves her.
I think she's pretty beloved. Yeah. Yeah, I think so too.
She's just got in a relationship with the right loser. And look at her now.
I know. She did.
Oh, I could have had that life. I would have just chosen a worse man.
Yeah, same. Which really says something about us.
You gotta find the best one or the worst one. Mm-hmm. Nothing in the middle.
Nothing in the middle.
Yeah.
Nothing in the middle. We also this has been like exciting kind of week over because y'all last week on the 29th, Lalu premiered its new episode.
Love After Lockup.
It's
a great season.
It's
very promising this season.
It's wonderful.
Great characters.
We love it. And we, because of Miss YouTube and Miss Spotify and all their copyright issues that have been plaguing us, Poodle, describe the new way that we're letting people, if they were interested in Lalu, a new way where they can experience that.
You
if they
can
want to
join our Patreon as a free member. And that is not, and this is not some kind of like trick where you join as free and they charge you the next month.
No,
that's not what this is.
It's not. I'm glad you had to specify that because that's a problem.
I kind of wish it was because I love a good trick. Mm-hmm. I love a good prank that gets money.
You do.
But I'm not going to do that because that's unethical.
Exactly.
So it's not like a free trial. We're going to talk about that in a second. But this is you can join as a free member. You will occasionally get free drops from us on our free like RG Plus drops, as well as you'll find out what we're covering, what our next plans are, and what it feels like to be a Patreon member. But you're not paying anything.
Yeah, and you'll be getting our newsletter, which we are promptly starting.
We're going to start doing, and you're going to start our quips, which we're going to start doing. Promise this will all happen in June. Hear my voice getting higher?
Well,
it's called anxiety.
And if that's not enough, and by God, if someone didn't listen to the announcements and didn't hear this, I can't help you. If that's not enough, Christina, cue the lockup sound because we're going to have a Summer Slammer sale. Summer Slammer
you can't
sale.
Do it. You can't do it.
Summer
Slammer sale.
Next time I do that, I got to make sure I'm wearing my retainer. I think it'll sound way better.
Summer Slammer sale to celebrate Love After Lockup. This is for our $8 and $15 tiers for the month of June. This is the free trial.
Yes, y'all. We're giving you 75% off of Patreon.
That's basically giving it away.
We're giving it away.
Not like
we feel like a Ronco
give it away
commercial.
most times.
We're not doing it on the $5 tier because Lalu, the class is on that.
We're basically be paying you at that point.
Yeah, pretty much. We're doing it for the $8 and $15 tiers, all for the month of June.
Get an idea. If you've ever thought about joining RG Plus, this is the time.
This is for, I want to specify, new members only.
Yes.
Existing members, sorry, you're already locked in. And this is only something that we can't do this on Apple or Supercast. It's something we can only do on Patreon.
Right.
And kudos to Patreon, y'all, because I know we've dogged them a lot in the past. They've really kind of, as Rue says, stepped their pussy up.
Totally.
And it's such a better platform for podcasting.
They're doing all kinds of new things with the whole Quip thing, and it's becoming much more of a community. We have a really good time with our comments in there.
They actually email us back now when we have an issue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember when we would email and then
you
like
get a customer
3
service
months
bot?
later we get a bot? It's so
Hello, may I help you with something, podcast consumer?
yes. So
I'm so sorry.
And some of you don't want that. That's fine. But we're just saying that, yeah. So SummerSlam is Slumber.
I'm so glad that's the title. Our Summer Slammer Sale.
Summer Slammer Sale for the month of June. 75% off for new members. We do want to remind you, if you want to buy on Apple, do not use the Apple Pay app. Apple will charge you a higher fee.
The fix is in. The fix is in.
You can still listen on your Apple device, but what we recommend doing is going to a browser. You have to enter in your credit card information.
Stick it to them.
And
that's the way to do it.
You'll get the fully discounted price if you do
it.
That. Stick it.
Because they're going to try to get more money out of you.
They are.
New World Order.
Yes.
That's all. They're all in it together.
Also, as if we don't have enough to announce, Poodle. Jesus, this is a lot. What's happening on June 1st, Poodle?
Merch.
Let me see that merch. Let me see that merch.
New merch. Look out. God, be on the lookout on our social media. I know I'm a little overstimulated. If you're listening to this at like 11:30 at night when we drop this and you're like thinking this is going to be easy for you to go to bed, we're already keeping your husband who's got his CPAP on.
Christina's going to be wonderful as she always is, and she's going to put all this information in the show notes, y'all, so you can look there. But merch is dropping.
3 new T-shirt designs. One that was voted on by you, one we threw in, and one we just made up.
Exactly.
And so you will get the Poodleskaya Academy alum official shirt.
Yes.
With a crest and a little raven.
It's very cute. You're gonna
before he gets his, you get yours.
You get yours. The other one's powered by righteous anger.
Some little stars around it.
It looks really cute. Very cute.
Because we're all that these days.
And
also, yike.
That one turned out really well.
Yeah.
And we also found out that from our holiday sale, there's apparently some butter tea towels left over.
Still.
So just a few, limited amount.
Sissy designed. I still have to send her hers.
Jesus.
Don't expect me to do this. I don't do shipping and receiving. Now, receiving, yes.
But you're the one that promised to do it, so I'm not doing it. You got to go do it.
I just have to go to the post office.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just, y'all, this is only lasting for 1 week, from June 1st until Sunday night, June 7th.
Hear that?
So that's it.
One week only. 1 week only. 1 week only is all we have to give.
And you can go to shoprealitygays.com on
shoprealitygays.com.
Shoprealitygays.com on when, Poodle?
June 1st.
June 1st.
And it's over June 7th, right?
Yep. You got one. Yeah. So that's it, everybody. So all the information you should need as far as sizing, the shipping date of when you will receive it will all be given to you when you purchase.
Everything will be given to you in the appointed time.
But if you have questions, ask us. So that's fine.
Yeah. Try to figure it out for yourself first.
Well, yeah.
There's some listeners who have a habit of just DMing me.
They're like,
without a single thought in their head and screaming at me.
Sizing? And then we say, did you scroll down?
Did you scroll?
Oh. Oh.
I would highly recommend scrolling all the way down and reading. Reading is your friend.
After investigating thoroughly, you may message us.
After investigating.
We're using
after a thorough investigation.
Yes.
Then you can message us.
You can message us. Yes.
We should not be your first call.
Oh, boy.
So we're really excited. We just had a couple meeting with our agency about it. And they're excited too, and I know you guys are excited. So get all those designs so you can wear them to our live shows coming up in the fall. We'll have more news about that soon.
Yes.
Or our fall tour. God, there's so many things.
There's so many things happening. There's
All
so
the
many
things.
I know there's all the things.
Can we move
also
on?
want to this is real quick, just because somebody posted about it in the Facebook group. We apparently our episode of Go Fact Yourself has been pushed. We don't know until when. It's supposed to air,
Homophobia
but okay,
strikes again.
A lot of you are like, where is it? It has not aired yet, so
I guess it was too gay.
Well, probably
Helen
was.
Hong said nope.
She's like, wow, this is gross. Yeah, come at me in Cameo if you want a Cameo. Not Poodle, he's not on it, but you can find the link on my own social media at the Matt Maher. And we're going to talk about this more on Last Resort in detail. We just want to let you know we do know about the Patrick and Thais divorce, and we'll talk more about the details of it and everything on Last Resort, since they are on Last Resort.
Yes. Didn't take.
Boy, a producer
seems like it didn't take.
And the only reason it dropped because of court documents. So you know a producer was
Why?
pissed.
I would
They're all going to
have
break up.
I
Shekinah,
would've-
Sarper, but they're waiting. Oh boy.
Anyway,
Love is dead.
Can we jump in? Was it ever really live?
No. Well, it was to the Judds.
Oh.
Love is alive at the breakfast table every day of the week.
And now she's dead. So.
Well, the mom. But yeah, still is with her sister. Yeah. Let's move on.
Episode
You
4,
stopped the
Forsaking
show.
all others.
Let's
Mallorie
talk.
and Rosh, question for you.
Yeah.
Are they the heart of the season? I'm asking.
I mean, it's definitely not Debbie
way
and Mito.
It's way early. I'm saying that because they seem to be so in love.
They do seem to be very in love. I kind of think they are.
Yeah.
I think so far, I think they are.
I'm going to point out some other things. Y'all know I hate the title Heart of the Season. I think you came up with it, which is probably why I don't really enjoy it.
You don't like anything I come up with. Even if you said it and you would like it, if I said it first.
I usually add a note and it punches it up better.
Or you embellish too much and it feels gaudy.
That too. Mallorie and Rosh.
I think you're right, though.
I thought about that. So they are still in Turkey because the police had a checkpoint and he got a speeding ticket.
A speeding ticket in Turkey.
I got to say, he is really hot this episode.
He's
real hot in a hat.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he's losing it a little bit, but he's hot. I think he's the hottest guy this season.
Should have gotten it done when he was there. Although I just heard you have to get that done like every 10 years.
The hair transplant?
Yes.
No.
Come at me if that's true or not. That's what I heard.
Where do you hear these things?
I follow so many.
I know, and
and
I don't think this has happened before. You've said things you've heard and you didn't vet the source.
Oh, I never do that. Everybody knows that by now.
But do you think that's helpful, or
they can tell me
to shout into the ether? We have a platform.
This isn't NPR. It's just dick jokes.
Well, there you go.
We just recorded a commercial about you talking about your daddy into night guard play.
Guard play is a thing.
We're not serious.
Something I just made up.
Well, there was a guy in Provincetown who fucked me because of my braces.
That's a different type. That's not a play. That's a fetish. That's very different.
Well,
I'm not even going to speculate what that means.
I don't know.
Brace fetish.
I don't know.
I do. I'm just not going to speculate.
In the moment, I enjoyed it. Hey.
So they're taking 4 flights.
Yeah.
Good Lord. It's a lot.
It's a lot. I wish they would have shown. I want them to show like what they do in Indiana Jones when they travel that much. I want the map and the little dotted line.
And just like all the red line. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they're taking biplanes anymore. But it'd be nice.
It would be nice. It would be nice.
So here's what this is why I was feeling this. So he's very nervous about the passport check. I think he's got a lot of anxiety in general. She is already, she's already finding a way to see that in the future and prohibit it from happening. Because she's already saying things like, I'm going to see if I can go through with him because he gets really nervous speaking English just in case they ask him questions he doesn't understand. And he's just like kissing her cheek right there. I just thought it was such a sweet gesture. She's already anticipating his issues.
For the most part. We're going to talk about some others later that gave me a little pause on her.
Interesting. Okay.
The whole kid thing. That is a huge red flag.
I agree.
Yeah, I really had a problem with that.
And so he got through no problem. He's beaming. And he said, I just answer questions. It's fine. And she says, I just didn't want him to do it alone. I just thought that was.
No, you can tell you can tell they both very much love each other, you know?
And so he's trying to carry her out of the airport. And
they're funny. Like he makes a joke. Oh, my back. And she laughed. Like they're having fun.
A woman pulls up with a back-to-back World War champions on her car.
Oh,
I would like to point out the idea of who won world wars. There are criteria for it, and I'm not really going to go into it. Also, the U.S. was not winning it, quote, alone. We had other powers like the Allies. So to say that we're a winner, to say that anyone's a winner in a war,
exactly. I'm
tricky.
Like, would you have done this if your fiance was from Japan? Probably not.
Yeah.
So I know a lot of y'all, or we know a lot of y'all are grossed out by this kind of weird. This is triggering as fuck to me. And so it's like, and so I don't love it either.
I just think it's interesting to just pull back, and I understand why they would think it's funny. I think on the surface you could kind of go, but the thing about it is they might be using it. They might be thinking about it in more of an America way. But it's super insensitive if you go past one layer of that. So I don't know what these people are thinking. What's in their hearts? But
I don't think they're thinking it that.
They're not thinking about too much.
It's not thinking about, it's not that complex.
Yeah, exactly. We meet, her name is Michaela, but it's spelled Macayla. That's a new one for me, this spelling. So it's Macayla.
Macayla. And she probably goes by Mac is a nickname, I bet.
I can't even guess.
Macayla. And she's wearing the stars and stripes overall.
From head to toe.
She's got the hat. She's like, I just want him to feel welcome. I do think it's not like the taste level is off for me, but
the intention is right now that the intention feels genuine.
The intention does. The fact that she didn't have to do this. She's the friend.
Yeah.
And how many people have we seen on 90 Day that pick up a friend and they're like, you know?
Yeah.
So she picks them up and they talk about that. Then they're talking about Chick-fil-A. I'm going to tell y'all right now.
They say it's prayed over. Like it's halal. I was like, that's an interesting way to think about it.
I'm gonna tell you now, you haven't had a fried chicken sandwich until you've had Shake Shack's chicken sandwich.
I love Shake Shack's chicken sandwich.
It's far superior, far better.
I agree.
I got that from not from me. That comes from Anna Garten. You want to fuck with her?
So you preferred the Shake Shack over the Popeyes?
Yeah, I do like the Popeyes one. It's very different though.
Wait,
the Shake Shack
lots
has
of
like
opinions about
the
this.
fancy garlic aioli, the brioche
Yes.
bread.
Yes.
The Popeyes is, I think, better than Chick-fil-A.
I would agree.
And,
It's
you
just
know-
very different. I haven't been to Chick-fil-A in a while. Actually, that's not true. I went when I was last home because some people picked it up.
The only
just
time I
sat
had
there.
it is when my dad was at MD Anderson. The only place that would stay open late to eat in the cafeteria was Chick-fil-A. And actually, I hadn't had it in years, y'all, because as many as you know, they've had not a great history with LGBTQ rights and things like that. So we haven't eaten it. But because it had been like 10 years, and then when I ate it, or longer, and when I ate it again, I went, this isn't that great.
I think it's better than a lot of fast food you find. But if it's good when you're really hungry, I'll be honest. But like
That chicken biscuit in the morning, that was good.
the thing at the very top, Chick-fil-A has a lot of issues especially for LGBTQ people.
Yeah, at the very top.
Yeah, at the very top, especially. There are a lot of franchises like the one here that employs trans youth. The one in Los Angeles. So that franchise, they went out of their way to do it. You still got stuff at the top though, but I commend them for doing that.
Yeah.
And that Chick-fil-A, it doesn't matter what time of the day, there is a line around that block.
Same one down by me, by the 10.
Oh, I've never been there.
I just have to go on it to get on the 10. Anyway, nobody
sure.
cares about the California sketch. No one gives a shit about this. They want us to talk about this show.
Anyway, so they pass a sex shop, and she's like, he was like, there might even be a glory hole, and he's like, what? He's like, yeah, it's a real hole. Someone's on the other side. It might be a man or a woman. He goes, America's crazy.
America's crazy. I was like, glory holes are crazy, y'all.
I just could not do that. In a million years, it's not for me.
I tried it. I didn't care for it.
But who was attached to that penis?
I wasn't the one sucking.
Oh,
Well,
again, who's attached to that?
I don't know.
You didn't think about it?
I don't think. No, I wasn't thinking about it at that point in my life.
I think when people do it, though, it's the anonymity of it. Like that's the thrill.
It is. Well, like I said, I tried it. I was like, I'm not into the anonymity. When people like,
What was that?
yeah. I said, fuck off. That's what I said. Like, I'm not into whole play or anything like that. That's just not my vibe. But for some people, it is.
Do it.
So,
Do it if you like it.
do it if you like it.
And so
Some other people, judging from one of the texts I read, might be. So y'all are
not
going to
my
find
thing.
that out later this month.
So they get to Athens, and he's looking around. He's like, "This is like an abandoned city. There's no one outside." Now he's coming from a huge tourist port city where there's always people out.
Well, and also the cities are laid out completely differently there. Annabelle says the same thing to Shay, where she's just like, "There's no one out." That has to feel in a way kind of scary.
Yeah, and Mallory says people drive here. Yeah, and so it's like you drive to something you're not walking because everything is so spread out, and it's just there's no real walking or public transit infrastructure in these places because they're so spread out. So it's just a very different way of living. And he even says to her, "It's going to be hard for me to adjust to your culture. I'm worried they won't like Turkish people, and I miss Turkey so much." And she just looked at him and says, "I know. It's going to be..."
Daniel, we said it. She should have moved there.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we would have had a better show because we're going to get... Now there's 4 dogs and we're going to get this guy. Now, I think they were smart for doing it this way because they're going to get a much better show out of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Fish out of water story. So they're pulling into her house, and she says, it was my house, and now it's our house. And he says, give me first house kiss, baby.
It's very sweet.
And he's meeting the dog. He's like, I hope they don't bite me. He's a gentle spirit.
No.
And I'm into him. I'm totally into him.
No,
at one
this
point,
is going past into him. I can't.
I'm into it.
Don't get infatuated with him because you're talking about his emotions.
So I'm just trying to put myself in her place. Yeah. Anyway, at one point he's holding the big dog. They introduced the big 4 dogs, and he's holding one of them. And he's like, "Baby, this is very heavy." I'm saying if they make it, there's no pillow talk. You're right. They would have been good for pillow talk.
Yeah,
I feel like.
Yeah.
So she has 2 dogs, Mickey and Minnie, but they added 2 more called Twister and Opal.
I like the name Twister for a dog. That's a pretty good one.
Twister. Yeah. And they're talking about, he's like, what if the dogs are waking up and I have morning wood and they bite my dick?
Which he seems like he's not, because he says at one point, he's like, well, don't bite. When their dogs are rubbing.
Yes.
He's very concerned the dog is going to bite his penis. He's very concerned about this. And they're not going to sleep with them. I guess sounds like they sleep with her. Can you imagine? How do you get any rest sleeping with 4 dogs?
4 dogs!
And I don't mean that in a judgmental way, because I know some of you are listening right now and you're going to send us pictures of you sleeping on the bed with your dogs. That's great. But the same as like cuddling. I wouldn't, couldn't sleep.
I think people, I can almost imagine sleeping in a bed with 2. 2, I think, is the limit. I can't imagine 3.
No.
A lot has to go on in that bed.
Well.
Yeah.
I don't think they would probably sleep in your bed because of the smells. It would just smell too kind of like chemical or just like from the lube.
From the industrial solvents.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. We used to clean the place. So he's really, he looks at the headboard and makes sure it's strong.
Yeah. They're adorable.
So, and then
he's like,
he
I agree. We said it before. The fact that we just wipe with toilet paper here is the dumbest thing. And he's like, oh, I need a bidet.
It's like, your toilet has wash asshole?
Anal so clean, y'all. Don't never forget anal so clean.
My whole family anal so clean.
Anal so clean.
And then he picks out a stuffed animal and he's like, we will make baby. This is first gift. And she's like, I think he's getting ahead of himself because babies are not on my plate right now, and it might not ever be. And they're like, have you ever told him this? She's like, well, I've never had the desire to be a mom, and this is kind of crazy. And it's wild. She says,
no, she has never talked to him about this. And I went, this is kind of if she decides that she does not want to have children and didn't tell him, I think that's unforgivable. I don't know if because I think it's through this guy, obviously, for culturally, you're gonna have children. Mm-hmm. You're just going to do it. And she's not an idiot. I just want to preface, she's smart.
I agree with you.
We've seen her. She has learned about his culture. So for her I don't think she can act surprised by his response.
I agree with
that.
you. Part of me thought this might be producer initiated.
I hope it is, because if it's not, I think it's
awful. It's awful if it's not producer initiated.
And if it is producer initiated, I don't think it's a smart way to do it, because I ended up liking her, and by the end of the episode, I literally wrote, fuck her.
It did leave a bad taste in my mouth.
I'm not going to trust her now. I'm not going to like her.
Yeah.
And so I don't love that. So that's why I paused on Heart of the Season. I'm like,
Well, I'm just looking at what we have.
They're the most loving couple we got. You're right.
Yeah. I was more thinking of just how their behavior is to each other.
I mean, maybe Ashia will be loving when she gets. Maybe her and Maxwell.
Just to finish this up, no, she's already telling him he's got an M forehead and he needs to do push-ups.
Yeah.
What a piece of work. At the very end, he's like, Brandon is coming over because he needs to get his dog camera. And Rashid goes, well, my mood is finished. And then he just hugs the dog. This guy is adorable. I will say
Brandon
this.
need to come over the first day they get home.
This is for filming, 100%.
Wow.
I take into account these things are going to happen. It's kind of like,
Yeah.
did we need to give Annabelle all of her stuff with the daughter there?
Yeah,
it's for
that's
filming
true.
purposes.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
While I do think those questions are fair, I think they can easily be answered by you're only filming a certain number of days, and we wanted to get these things in, which is why I think that some of this is producer initiated. I don't know if they have a ton of problems. Cue episode 18, and I'm going, this is a disaster.
Yeah, I don't love it when you say this because it never goes well when one of us do. We're like, they're great.
Anyway, he says, this is my place. I am a boss here. I can take Brandon in a fight. Okay. Here we go. Ashia and Maxwell, we are meeting a fellow prophetess.
Patricia the prophetess.
By the lake. What do you think of Ashia saying that denial of this visa never entered her mind, even though she has heard of Nigerian scammers before? This is where I question.
I mean, that's the definition of blind faith right there.
True. And when it does happen, you're not prepared for it, and you think it's somehow unjust. This is religious psychosis at work, because you're told never to question because God told you were supposed to marry this woman, this man. So this is
it also sets up that you deserve this,
all of it,
in a way, like more than others, almost, because you've been chosen. Are a child of God. You are a chosen. No one deserves shit. We get what we get. Actually, we all deserve a lot of things, but
we all deserve human dignity. We all deserve to be treated with dignity.
Yeah, but I think we all deserve.
There's no special treatment just because you blah 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 and you worship this God or this God. You know?
Yeah.
So I just thought it's basically filming someone who has absolutely no concept of their own hubris the entire time, and what production knows is this is a live wire, because she is going to say the most outrageous things and be completely unaware of it.
For sure. And she's also talking already out of both sides of her mouth, because she's like, if I don't find out, if he tells me something I didn't know when I go over there, I'm cutting all ties.
Okay, thank you.
But wait a minute.
Thank you.
This is ordained by God.
Thank you.
This is, so you already are like, I'm done? That boy. Okay.
That I thought was the most telling thing she said.
When she said that, I was like, okay, I guess this goes against God's will.
The other part about that is, if she finds out one thing she doesn't know, if she even said that, it's not that she doesn't like. If I find out something I don't already know, I'm cutting all ties. In other words, so do you not love him? So you mean if you hear something, that will, it's an on-off switch for you?
I feel like, and I'm not saying everyone, that is, but in this type of, I'll just say religious fanaticism.
Yeah, psychosis. That's what it is.
It is this idea of she's going to cut off all ties because it's almost like what we talk about when we did Mormonize or Mormonism. Like, you're never supposed to be sad. You're never supposed to be depressed. You're never supposed to be angry.
Yeah,
because it's the give it to God, and God's always going to work it out. But so she can't say, if I find out something I didn't know, that's really going to hurt my feelings, and I'm going to be really upset, and I'm going to feel like I can't. She can't go into that because you were taught not to critically think about your emotions, because when you critically think about your emotions, oftentimes you question things about the religion, and then they don't get your money or your body to get into the church.
And those are earthly things.
And I'm not saying this is all religious. We've got a lot of religious sissies out there.
Yeah, that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, we're just saying in this kind of fanaticism.
where you're referring to things as of the body or instead of the spirit. Because all over the body, God says that we should treat our bodies as temples, and we should do things that are good for our bodies. But there's this denial of earthly things, and it's not really healthy for anybody. But y'all, we're out by a little pond, a little lake, and she's telling Patricia about this issue, and she's like, I'm just waiting to hear from God. And Patricia says, well, that's the only way we can do it.
We're going to lock in and pray and trust. And it just made me laugh, like the way she's like, we're locking. It almost felt like the beginning of Captain Planet, where they're like, put on your power ring and form of Earth or whatever. Like they were going to like.
It's the same thing. It's kind of the same thing.
Captain Jesus, he's your hero. Gonna get your Nigerian boy over hero.
And so they're praying, and she's like, not once has Patricia's words not come to pass. She even prophesied this show.
Yeah.
That's because you're batshit crazy, and you applied, and they saw your video, and they're like, "We'd be crazy not to get this woman on here.
We would be nutso, nutso, because it's the same thing of they're praying, they're talking in tongues, they're loudly praying, and you know, I just thought someone just wanted to come to the park and sit.
And there's all this mishgas going on.
And because all the birds start going crazy, and suddenly God is in the birds, God is there. Instead of just
the birds came on land, they were on water.
So they're praying by the water loudly.
Tongues,
and again, I just wish someone could someone just wanted to sit at that lake in peace.
Have lunch.
Have lunch. Maybe
Can you imagine? You're sitting there with like your ham and cheese sandwich. Your office is, you don't even want to be there.
You just got out of your cuticle for 45
30
minutes. Yeah, 30, yes.
And you hear someone screaming
across the lake. And then what I want to know, though, is then all the geese go crazy.
Yeah, making noise. Yeah.
And they're immediately like, later on, like, that was God. That was God.
And the geese are like on land after, it looks like.
But here at Reality Gays, y'all, hard copy, a current affair, Reality Gays. We are. I
don't think either of those shows are on the air anymore.
We are journalism.
Wait, what does Deborah Norville host?
I don't. She hosts something.
Inside Edition?
We can't say her name. She's too old. She's not even that old.
She's
but we
not
shouldn't
that
say her name.
old.
We shouldn't say her name.
Anyway, what were you saying?
Anyway, y'all, we have an expert today.
I think I'm going to
get us
a malt beverage.
Okay, sure.
A milkshake.
Please, welcome to the show. Someone that's hopefully about to get here. I'm waiting for someone to get here. Oh, okay. Please welcome Jerry the Goose. Jerry the Goose. Jerry, if you want to back away from the mic, it's a little loud.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not well acquainted with your recording practices.
Ah, yes.
Sorry. This is my first interview.
Is it really?
How long you got?
Well, not long. So, but we're happy to have you here today. Thank you so much. I understand that we found you because of one of Olga Puruskayel's ravens migrated with you once, and you knew each other.
Yeah, she is a riot.
Oh, well.
That Francesca.
that Francesca. So anyway, shout out to that raven.
Thanks, Francesca.
There we go.
Maybe I'll break into entertainment.
Maybe.
My mother always told me I was a star.
Okay, well, let's talk about this show.
I remember back when I was a little gosling.
Oh, God.
All I wanted to do was... Oh, I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Jerry, focus.
Sorry.
I want to get a little background, just so we're aware.
This fur is coming out.
Okay. What is lake life?
Oh.
What is it? What is it like?
You know, every day is a little different.
Okay.
You know, some days you get up and you eat the corn that the park people leave, and some days you swim and then you eat the corn.
Yeah. Some people like bread. Do you like bread or no?
Oh, I fucking love bread.
Oh
my. When we get the crusts of bread, that's a fucking great day.
Oh, well, good. Wow. That's
sometimes I'll be like, throw some bread over here. Honk, honk. That's what we're doing.
That's what you're doing. Oh, that's what you're saying.
Either that or saying, I want to get fucked.
Well, okay.
That's a special time of year.
Are geese horny?
Are you kidding me?
I guess I'm not familiar. I guess I'm not familiar about.
Have you ever seen geese during mating season?
I'm just
not.
Like. Oh, okay.
Just on the back, just of some other beautiful piece of ass.
You know that you can't get male geese pregnant, Jerry. I'm assuming you're a homosexual goose. Because I'm assuming you are literally gay as a goose.
Well, that's homophobic.
Well, I'm just saying, it's in the saying. It's in the saying. But
you know what?
still,
I've never been able to get another male pregnant. That makes so much sense.
There
now.
we go. Well, let's move on. We're going to move on to the specific day.
Yeah, I was there.
I think it was like a Tuesday
fucking
afternoon.
Racket.
Yeah.
They just wouldn't shut up with the...
Yeah, did you even know what they were saying, or did you know that they were praying?
No. I don't understand English, but somehow I'm understanding this. Well done.
Yeah, well, you know.
Here's what I cleaned from this.
Okay.
It was, first of all, it was very loud, and I don't know if you know how things work on the water, because that's where I live.
You were on the water, yeah.
And, you know, it was me and the gang.
Mm-hmm.
Paolo, Bernie.
Mm-hmm.
Mambo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Chutzpah.
Your friend TJ, you wanted to bring him on, and I said we only wanted to talk to you.
Yeah, he's a good friend.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Pretty coat. Pretty coat of feathers that way.
Let's stick
anyway,
to
so we were
on
there.
The water.
We were there.
Mm-hmm.
People think we all look the same. We are very different in so
very
many
different
ways.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So we're on the water, and like, it scared the shit out of us. So I started going, honk, honk, honk. And then what happened was, when you start honking, people, I don't think you saw this on camera, people started throwing bread on the ground.
Oh.
And then we went to the land and we ate that bread, because that bread is good.
Oh,
that was Wednesday bread.
You are the Oprah of geese.
Who?
You don't know her, but she loves bread too.
What the fuck do I care about that?
Well, sure.
Anyway, so that's why we went there. I think the show showed us where the show had it, you know, in the dailies they sent me. The show had it where we were just up there. They didn't show, people sprinkled bread all over that.
Oh, well, because, you know, they thought it was God. Do you know what God is? Okay, well, this all-powerful...
Is that the name of the ranger who passes out bread?
Omnipotent, all-powerful being, they thought imbued them... Omnipotent, that's what right? What's the word? I don't know. All-powerful being.
I'm a fucking goose, and I know that word.
Well, he imbued you with the power of God. That didn't make sense to you?
That's a stretch.
Okay.
I mean, when you're flying, you feel like God, whoever that is. But no, they need to get their heads examined. It's not that deep. It's all about bread.
Please tell people where they can find you.
On the lake.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. That's pretty easy. Yeah.
Okay, I got a jet.
All right.
Where's that bitch Francesca?
See you later. Have a good summer. Happy migration. I'm just going to let him finish out, you know. Okay, we can stop honking now. Okay, all right.
There's a hot goose.
Okay, well, you know, that's commitment. We're just kind of waiting here.
Oh, what'd I miss?
Well, I think your malt beverage was probably better.
Lovely. I never make these interviews.
Yeah, I don't know why. For some reason, they always go.
Yeah.
But pointed out a fact that I did not notice that there was bread thrown on land that the geese were eating.
Well, that makes sense.
That's why they came on land.
Okay.
Anyway.
So she was full of shit.
Basically.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Yes. But Patricia decides, the prophetess, that Nigeria would be good for her to go to.
Lovely this time of year.
And lovely. And also, it's kind of like, y'all, there's no other option. He got denied.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's not like there's 4 things she can do. There's so many avenues. No, you got to go to Nigeria, baby. That's it.
What do you think if aliens could watch this show, they're like, what is wrong with these people?
They turn around.
It's also just about this specific storyline where they're like, so what is making this woman choose this type of religion? Like, we understand it because I understand. I don't understand this specific type, but I understand because I know people like this.
Yeah.
So I kind of understand it, but I don't know if you weren't raised, if you did have no contact with this, I don't think this would make any type of sense to you.
And I think, yes. And I mentioned blind faith, which I think I think we all actually should have, or not should, but I think if you have some type of faith, and I don't mean religious faith, whether it's a faith in humanity, a faith in the universe, a faith in science, like whatever, I do feel like from a therapy perspective of working with people often, because there are some things in life that are at times either too overwhelming or unexplainable.
But it's the blind part of it.
Yeah, like, I don't know if astrology is real, but you know what? It makes me feel better.
Right.
And it makes sense to me.
I think it's different the difference here is when someone says, on this day, like astrologer you really trust said, on this day, I don't want you will only drink blue liquids and you will always do that. And you're like, you know what? I don't need to do that.
It's the extremism of it.
Yeah.
I think that's what we're trying to point out. So
anyway, so she is, Patricia says, you'd be good to pray with him.
Yeah.
And she says, when I came to the park today, I was feeling down in the dumps. I was feeling, here we go, down in the dumps, depressed, devastated. Call this bitch Roger because she's a thesaurus. Also, she does things in threes, which I've pointed out before. Mm-hmm. And someone reminded me, it's like Jackie Childs from Seinfeld. The lawyer who was supposed to be like a Johnny Cochran-ish. He was that's spectacular. But he would always do things in threes.
That's funny.
I'm devastated, blah, blah, blah. It's spectacular. He would always, it's oh my God. Nothing. She does that every single time.
She does do that.
And the 3 words are usually very calm. They're like synonyms of each other. You can when she talks about how she feels, there's always a 3-word description.
True. She does do that. She doesn't love this guy. She loves the idea of this guy. And we see this because I think I don't know. If they end up together, it might be God's will because I don't know, unless this guy's conning her, which we don't know that yet. But the fact that she hasn't even met this guy, but she wants to change all these things about him.
Yeah. So she's packing and that's where she's talking about it. She says, if I, something, she's like, something in me has always been a visionary. Because I see his full potential. She's trying to link the idea that she has to make him into something because I see his full potential. She's like, I'd like him to have a fuller hairline. And of course, his skin and braces wouldn't be bad either. Well, first he needs a hair transplant. And I went, oh, you're just like everybody else. And you want the hottest guy. You're just a basic bitch.
I would understand if she's like, he has trouble with his skin, so I'm bringing him skin stuff. That's fine.
Yeah.
But braces and hair, y'all know how long braces take.
Well, I think for normal people, it's not as long as.
But that, okay. Yeah. And hair transplant, it's what it also plays into is, y'all, she wants to be the perfect wife. She wants the perfect husband. She wants to be, I guarantee you, she wants to be an Instagram power couple. She wants them to have children and then just document their perfect life, having kids. This woman is either going to stay in this kind of delusion for the rest of her life, or something's going to happen in life that completely existentially rocks her world, and she will be broken.
Let's hope it's that, because she'd be a much more interesting person, I think.
But yeah, she's pretty boring.
Her mom is coming, and she also calls him and says, "Have you been wearing your sunscreen?
Put it on every 2 hours."
And then she says, I am happy the mom is coming. She's like, but she gets on my last nerve. I'm hoping some good roasts from the mom are going to happen.
I think that could definitely happen.
And she says, we've got a lot of decisions to make, which visa to choose, and it's going to be hard to make a life decision in 10 days. Is it? But if God has ordained it, what decisions do you have to make?
Again, you might not have a lot of decisions to make because of the U.S. government.
Right.
That's going to deny your K-1 visa.
Right. And then she says, remember, sunscreen every 2 hours and do a few push-ups and get that body together. I don't know how I would react if someone told me to get that body together.
She's exhausting.
She gets worse and worse.
She's exhausting.
With every episode.
She does. And with that, we wish her the best. And that's the show, everybody.
Do we?
Well,
I don't know if we do.
I said that in a Sean Robinson type of way. So not in a Ross Matthews kind of way where we wish you the best. And we really do. Y'all are coming at us in a good way. And we were, as you were, we were thrilled by Ross Matthews' performance on Single Life Tell All. He was great. So we even reposted some of his stuff. Like, y'all, he had this huge book that he had written down all these notes as he was watching. It was really cute. So anyway, happy to have him in the fam. All right, everybody. Totally. If you didn't listen to the announcements, we said a lot of shit that's happening that could potentially change things. Change
the scope of humanity.
Of humanity.
Probably not that.
So if you skip the announcements and then you email us and say, I didn't know y'all are doing Love Island, I'm not even thumbs upping it.
Wow. Yeah. Strong stance.
Yeah. So be sure, y'all, there's a lot of shit happening and Patreon discount. There's a lot of shit happening. Listen to the announcements at the beginning of the show. But until then, please, speaking of thumbs up, please follow us on YouTube, y'all. This show.
Give us a thumbs up.
Thumbs up the butt. Thumbs up the butt. This show airs on, as you know, for people on RG Plus on the $15 tier, they get these videos on Sunday night. But for the rest of you, you're getting this on YouTube's day.
YouTube steak.
Okay. So see,
what'd I say?
That's a point where you came up with the thing and then you hated it. Wasn't me.
I never hated it. I just
you
have
said
a compulsion. I have a compulsion to make it worse.
Well, it's why I don't think you would ever sell a product. Like, you're never going to sell Skinny Margarita.
I totally agree with you.
You'll ruin it.
I will have to find a way to not sell it well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You will. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a compulsion to undermine.
Follow us on YouTube. As y'all know, we hit 10,000 subscribers. We are working on that. This month, we hope to have a reading of the text of the sex between
the
Poodle
ancient
and
sexts.
Yeah, one of them was on a marble tablet. I was shocked. I had to carry that around to give to Christina. Can you imagine the shipping on that? Oof. Anyway, y'all, so be sure to follow us there. Leave a review on Apple Podcast or Spotify. We appreciate that very much. Next episode, we're going to be talking about Thomas and Paola. We're going to be talking about Debbie and Mito and Mr. Hollywood and Shay and Annabelle. All right, everyone, we call these people lonely hearts because aren't we all just lonely hearts looking for love in all the wrong places, Poodle?
Yes. And if you are grossed out, gutted, and gayified, then you came to the right place.
You came to the right place. You can call us.
You can call us.